Excuse me if I cough in the middle of this. Sinuses. Quick little video. Y'all remember the circle from last week on this piece of paper when we did that for the lighter display box. I'm making an urn for my mama's ashes. I've been needing to make one for about 20 years now. And so what I'm trying to say on this video is if you watch those turners, you know, and they've got all those fancy jigs and this, that, and the other. If you're a good old boy like me and kind of quit after high school, but I was really, really good at math and geometry and I loved all that stuff. So basic math, circle 360 degrees. How many pieces of wood are you going to use? You divide that by 8. So 360 divided by 8 gives me 22.5, I think. That sounds about right. Or whatever that equation is. And so I got me a piece of wood and I cut it at 22.5. And I used this thing right here, which is a rough estimate. I mean, that ain't going to get, it's going to get you close, but it's not going to get you dead on. Then I played around with some scraps. You can see some of it here. You can see some of my scraps there. I played around with that to give me my length. Now, I'm sure there's a formula, and someone's going to comment, Ryan, there's a bleep, bloop, blop, de bleep, bloop, de blop. Remember, I don't like reading, all right? And if I do read something, I've got to read it at least 3 to 4 times to comprehend it. It's easy and faster for me to do this right here. You know what I'm saying? And so then I found out what that measurement was, which was 4 1/4, to give me my main diameter. And now this is the diameter that the ashes will go in with the little thing, cardboard deal. And then I'll be able to turn this down a little bit nicer. Now, Ryan, you've got some that are marked B. And what are these right here? So I got my first initial one, which is this one, but I want to make a top for it. And I want the top to kind of come up to a little top with a little handle. I'm getting ambitious here. And so I needed to decrease the length of this to get that next segmented ring smaller. So I just guessed. I threw a little shim in there. I've got painter's tape on the table saw sled. I've got everything super glued down. This is super glued down. That's super glued down onto the painter's tape. That way I can just pop it off and I got my sled back. Because I don't make a lot of these. If I made a lot of these, I'd make a dedicated sled. But what I'm trying to show you is that if you make you a table saw sled, which I've told every one of my viewers, if y'all use the table saw, make you a table saw sled. First and foremost, that should be the very first project that you do on your table saw. Second is make one of these bad boys. Remember I talked about that last video. That is a second must-have on your table saw. Then, see what all you can do with it? See? See what all we can do with our table saw sled? I'm making a segmented ring jobbity-doo on my table saw sled. Yeah, quick little video. I'll try to keep it under 4 minutes. Again, hey, everybody that commented on my last video, I really, really like reading those comments. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I like the interactions. I like knowing what y'all are doing because you're seeing what I'm doing. I mean, and so I don't watch a lot of YouTube, but I do need to get on there and check out some of my other makers. So I really do appreciate y'all. That's going to be it for this one. Stay classy, have fun, be nice, and let's make the best of this thing. You know what I'm saying?